Hi folks, this is Paul Bars signing in for a very quick YouTube update. I wanted to just go through and have a look at some of the things that we should do when it comes to setting up our Facebook business pages. Now here I have a completely blank page and I've just signed in. I'm on the admin area. I'm doing this for one of my clients, and of course many people will want to also look at this information, which is why I'm doing it. I've selected the name and created the thing. Now, of course, it's time to actually get it up and running and doing something. Okay? It's as easy as point, click, and follow the buttons. Here we go. Share something on the page. So you would click there, fill in the details, add a photo, tell people what you're doing. Hi, welcome, we're just getting underway. Stand by for updates. Something like that. Coming back up to the top again, we don't have any likes yet because it's brand spanking new. Once we get 30 people, then we can get access to insights and statistics and so on. There are ways of advertising the audience. The best way, of course, is to get it out to your friends, first of all, business associates and contacts, and the messages will show up in this area here. But if we want to edit the page, and just go through these options one by one, the update info. This is the first one here. So what you need to do is go through and fill in all the details. What's the topic about? What kind of category are you in? What's the name? Your start date. And you can add a year of when your business started. Address, details, if you want them here. You don't have to. About, description, and so on. Now, I think it's this one here, the description, that will show up on your main page. If I just come back to the page for a moment, and it will show up scrolling down around here, the add information about lifestyle interiors. Now we want this information here. It says maximum 155 characters. We want it to fit. We want it to look good. And that's very, very important when it comes to formatting and making everything sort of fit all together. So continuing on, just coming back, this is the information that now needs to be filled out. Whatever you'd like to have on here, various things along the way. And you don't have to have a phone number. You don't have to have your email public. But if you want to be contacted by other businesses, they can do that. Make it as easy for them as possible. I think that's important. Over here we've got settings, permissions, and so on and so on. I think it's a good idea to have these settings here. Set that you do get notifications when people are posting and so on there. I like that. You can manage your permissions of unpublished would be only we admins would be able to see it. Is it restricted in some way by age or by country? Visibility. Do you want to have a whole bunch of various words blocked and so on? That's all available just in there as well. Basic information we've just had a look at. So here we have, this is the link that we'd direct people to. You can, for a limited time, change the username. And I mean, hey, Facebook's changed their stuff for a while as well on that one. Profile picture. It's a business page. You can have whatever you want for your profile picture. Pick something which is good. Your featured image here, I believe this is. Okay, no, this is for featured ads and so on. Don't worry about those for the moment. Resources, admin roles. Okay, that's enough. These ones just here when it comes to setting up. And of course, the big one, always good to have a beautiful graphic, which becomes, if I just hide this menu here, the cover image just there. Now, this is going to be something which has got to be just right. I'll check the size of it for you in just one moment to find out what that size could be, but you want to upload a photo and it will appear here as this cover graphic. So that gives us some of the different elements, and just on this we'll have a quick look now. If I flick over to my own page just here, and this is for the Paul Bars Internet Business Training. Come along and like if you haven't liked already. And this is the image that I'm talking about. You want something good to go up here in your cover image. I have mine just here, which I had created for me. It is, let's just quickly checking that. Here it is here, 850 pixels by 320. So it's 850 wide by 320 high, and it's a perfect fit. You can always just go to Google if you're not quite sure what you want. If I come here over to Google and just type this in very quickly. So we can come over here to Google and just put in Facebook cover images, and you get a whole bunch of images already that you can use. And there are many websites that give away free images. If you don't have something for yourself, you can just have a look at these. Obviously they'll have a spot of advertising on them or something like that, but there we go. There's one, 851 by 315. So that's the kind of size that you need, and that needs to then go in here. Alright, so they're the basics of getting it up and running. And then of course you want to build your audience by inviting your contacts or creating an ad, which I suggest you do only after you have a number of likes on there already. Don't create an ad for a brand spanking new page. Get some people on there first. So these are the basics of setting up that Facebook administrator page. Go create yours and set it up now, and I'll talk to you again soon. This is Paul Bars from paulbars.com signing off. Bye-bye.